Hi everyone, welcome back to U46 in our Silent Hunter 5 adventures. We're still in the southwestern approaches. I'll just show you, well, I'll show you exactly where we are. We are, the map's not going to go out far enough. We are south of Ireland, there's Ireland. And we have ourselves a little target in front. It's a little English, or little British ship, which is not currently on our visibility, but it's not really worth the time and a torpedo. So oh, the fog is literally just started to set in. We could see it a second ago, but now the fog's just loaded in. Very, very changeable weather conditions at the moment, but the sea is relatively calm. So once we reacquire the target, we will be going in with the gun. As you know, the gun is my favourite. And see if we can't find her. Where's she gone? There she is, everyone. There she is. Just a small one. Right, but a juicy one. So we will get... Right, come on. Let's get on and get this sorted. It's a lovely day. The guys are all ready. Good stuff, guys. Go on. Swing this around. Let's zoom in. And we'll go for some I was going to say anti-personnel. Armor piercing. And we'll see if we can't knock her out the water. Right. Bit too high. We'll go for the rear to try and get some propellers and propulsion. Obviously put a few holes in her so she can also take on a little bit of water as well, which would be delightful. As she rises out the rock water, we'll just try and get a shot underneath her. Alright, let's switch to high explosives. We'll take out some of the decking and some of the masts and some of the communications and hopefully a boiler or two. Oh, we need to go a bit higher than that, but that is a light. That went over. Whoa, it's suddenly got choppy. The weather is very changeable today. Nope. We're trying to... The wave is just bouncing us slightly over where we want to be firing. That was a bit below where we wanted to. Oh my goodness. Okay, it switched back to armor piercing just to try and take out some of the propellers and boilers and all the stuff we need. That was nice, just below the water line. Just what we want. And that was a good shot too. Keeping an eye on the indicating to see when she's gonna go down. So we can get a boiler shot in. Try and aim a little bit further up. Oh, she's gone. Okay. Well done, guys. Another good round of shooting. And there she burns on there. Oh, it's not a bad start to the day. I say start to the day. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, but it's our first kill of the day, which is good. Sir. DTA, please, or DTA, please secure the deck. And partial thanks on to the guys. That was good shooting. Right, let's have a quick look at the what we just achieved. It was a UCAL small passenger type, 1,739 tons. Is this all being added to our total? I sure hope so. Ooh, it's creeping up. It's creeping up. Obviously, with 1,700 tons, you don't really notice it. I think what we're going to do today... we're coming towards March. Let's have a quick check. We've got a full load of torpedoes. We have 98% hull integrity, which is great. Fuel level is just 78%, which is fine. So we're in really good shape. Really good shape. So I'm just going to mill about around Falmouth. I think this is Falmouth. Falmouth, yes. And see if there's something we can catch between Falmouth and Brest. Obviously, we're not going to go quite into Brest because that wouldn't do. Falmouth Harbour. People have been asking for a port raid, so we could potentially have a nose around Falmouth. Although we do have this RAF base here, Mountbatten Air Base, Hurricane Spitfires and Ansons, which are a pain, aren't they? And they got quite the range actually. That is probably the airbase which is causing us the most difficulty. But yeah, so we're gonna probably do a little bit more searching below Falmouth. I'm not going to go into the harbour because we don't want to be here for too long before we start heading back. Probably another 3 or 4 days, and then we're going to start heading back to what we got here: Bergen, Stavanger, Kristiansand. So we're probably going to come over to check out Stavanger and check out Kristiansand. They're the people are recommended. So we'll come and check out that sort of early March, going into April as well. So yep, plenty to do. But what we'll do, we'll press on. Oh look, the weather, the clouds just burnt up. This weather is just really random today. Oh, and that's sunk before we had a chance to do any slow mo's. So we'll get back on course.
Minimum speed ahead.
And yeah, I'll see you in a little while. Hi everyone, welcome back. We were doing a search patrol south west of Ireland, as you well know. We've just seen, or just identified, a destroyer. So we have obviously dived below the surface to protect ourselves. Now, rather interestingly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers. I thought there was another ship somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 5 destroyers coming at us. I don't think they know we're here, but this is obviously some sort of force coming to... this one's coming directly for us, actually. Oh, it's something on... I thought there was a ship over there, but as you can see, there's a bit of a blob on the periscope. I'm interested to see if there's anything behind these, or if this is just a destroyer group coming to cause some mayhem and try and clear the waters. There may be something behind it. As you can see, the crazy weather is continuing. It's now lovely skies, rich blue seas, and yeah. But this ship's coming directly for us, so we're going to get the periscope down and we're going to go a little bit deeper, because the last thing we need is to have that bang our conning tower and causing a little bit of damage, noise, and alerting them that we are here. So let's just go down to 30 meters.
3-2 meters.
So they are hunting, and I'll tell you what we can do. So we were doing this little patrol. We'll go up, and we'll get out of their way. There's no point.
Current depth 20 meters.
No point letting them know that we're here. We're not going to take on 5 destroyers. That'd be suicide.
Current depth 40
So,
meters.
again, why is my depth not actually going to where I set it? Interesting. It's stopping at 50 meters, is it?
Current depth 50 meters.
No, still going. Why it won't? This is interesting. Why won't this go to the depth I want it to? Does it not? I thought you just clicked on there.
4 meters.
52 we're still at. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this depth gauge. Whether or not I'm using it wrong, which I probably am, or whether or not it's just not responding. And now we're going up. Bizarre. Not sure what's going on there. Anyway. Let's
Minimum speed ahead.
okay, we've got just got to make out the slight wake left behind by the ships there. There's 2 of them, 3 of them, and you can't see the other 2 because they're far ahead. So they have gone sailing straight by us without any knowledge that we were here, and there's absolutely bugger all behind them. So they are just doing a sweep by the looks of it, which is fine. We'll continue on this course for a little while longer, and then we'll service the boat. It's obviously only 1 in the afternoon at the moment, so yeah, we're not gonna sit on the surface all day, but especially not in these bright conditions. But we can secure from silent running and begin our, or continue our patrol, as it were. So yeah, we went up here, we came down, and yeah, we were gonna continue our little patrol. So we're gonna do that, and I'll bring you back if anything exciting happens in the meantime. As I say, it's 2nd of March at the moment, and we will be making our way shortly over to Narvik. I've just had a look on the comments, and Narvik apparently is where I need to be heading. So we're gonna just do this little patrol up here, just covering the area, and then we'll be heading straight up to Narvik. Ammunition wise, we've got a full load of torpedoes, so I'm not worried there. Fuel is 73%, we are absolutely fine. So yeah, I'll see you in a little whiles. Hi everyone, welcome back. We have ourselves a target. A nice juicy muchman. Just going through the laughable exercise of me trying to identify the ship. It's yeah, it's not gonna happen, is it? What was that? Small freighter? Yeah, it's who knows. Probably that one, but probably not at the same time. You know what I'm like. The one I think it is the Hog Island. But, you know, we have seen that some ships are not appearing in this logbook, so we're going to go with that. Are we? Does it have a... No, I'm not happy that... we're going to go with it anyway, because that's the closest thing I can... I think we're going to go with... I think... Oh yeah, that's better. Didn't have the box all of a sudden. No, not a... No, not that. Where's... Oh, so reset it. That doesn't help. Look, I'm bad enough at this as it is. I don't need you resetting it. It's not a North Sands. Where has it gone? There you go. That's what we think it is. It probably ain't. It's quite smooth out. Nothing to worry about. So we're gonna go probably about there.
Torpedo depth set to 4 meters.
Be useful if you
Closing
used a
to 5.
forward firing torpedo. We'll
depth
switch it on to
set
high.
4 meters. Magnetic detonator switched off. Magnetic detonator switched on.
Lovely. So I've been kind of setting this one up as really amateurish. So what I was doing, I was just tracking its movement so I could draw a line to get myself into position. Obviously that line wasn't accurate, but he's fairly following that, and he should be coming about 90 degrees to us nicely. And he's going to be what, 360 to, well, no, a bit more than that, probably 500 meters, 450, 500 meters from us. So hopefully, you know, that's not bad. That's a good place to start from. Shoo-ba-doo-doo. We can turn that off. And we go to cheat mode if we really want to. But it's just going to wait for him to come forward. And he ain't going to... Well, we shouldn't miss this. So it's pitch black. You can tell I've turned the gamma up a little bit so you can see what we're looking at in the middle of the night. It is pitch black. There are the odd cloud, but you know, starlit night, and yeah, all the scratches all over the lens here. So we're going to wait till he gets to about there, then pop we go. He's probably going, does it say? He's probably going about 6 or 7 knots, I should imagine. We'll load up this. Ah, the second one is a weightless one. Okay.
Torpedo depth set to 5 meters.
So I might. We'll just stick with the this one to begin with. So if we fire her about loss, we'll lock onto with the weightless one, just in case we need to. But this should, as long as it doesn't go under the boat, should be a nice shot.
Torpedo impact.
Yeah. Keep an eye on her just in case she wants to die straight away. That would be absolutely spiffing. Although she looks like she's gunning her engines. So let's fire the secondary one. I know we're firing 2 torpedoes, but you know, let's face it, we could go all the way to Norway and there be nothing there. We might miss everything. So we got to get the action while it's here. And this is still in our target area, which is fantastic. And we're using one of these weightless torpedoes with the improved magnet. Boom. Nice. Actually, I wanted to get that further down the towards the rear of the ship, but we're just going to keep an eye on her because I don't think she's going to survive much longer. You can see she's veering off, but we're going to stalk her for a little while just to make sure she does.
New waypoint, course 306. Returning
Minimum
to course.
She does start to sink. And there's no point showing our position.
Prepare for course change.
Now we'll just follow her at a distance and finish her off should we need to. But you know, 2 good hits That should be the end of her, really.
Returning to course.
Okay, welcome back, guys. We've been following her for about, I don't know, 2 minutes, and you can see she's sunk. Quick confirmation of what she was, if you'll let me. It was a hog island. Boom! Note this time in history, people. I correctly identified a freighter. It was going to happen one of these times, just out of pure chance, if nothing else. But yeah, she is... Where's she gone? Oh, she's just gone out of our load view. She's still over there, don't worry. She just popped out of the load view. She hasn't sunk that quickly. But yeah, she's over there. No, she's not. Hang on, wait a second. There she is. Oh dear, oh dear. So there she is, burning away. She's got a bit of a capsize going on as well, which is great. Hog Islander. Did it say what was the tonnage on that Hog Islander? 4,000 tons. Great. Quick check on the... We are getting further south. We did track her for some time. Yes. We're closing there ever so slightly. But it is the 5th of March. So we are going to make a beeline for Narvik up there in north of Norway. What do we have here? Does it tell us what that is? Just a merchant. He's 312 kilometers away. It does say large convoy, but it always says that. It means it's probably a larger ship. But yeah, that's just a ship. That's not a convoy. Right, so we're going to scrub all these scribblings out, and we're going to head towards Narvik. So we're going to prep the ship. Let's have a quick look on where we are. So we've used 2 torpedoes. We'll bring that external reserve in, which is fine. We've used one of our Type 3s
2, 1, ready.
here with the secret magnetic influence detonator on board. It seemed to work okay that time. So yep, we'll press on, and I'll see you in a little while. Hi everyone, welcome back. We have 2 new targets in range. These aren't in our hunt zone by any means stretch of the imagination. We are here, north of Scotland, but 2 targets have presented themselves, and we can't say no now, can we? We have what looks to be a large cargo ship following a medium-sized cargo ship. It could be actually passenger type ships as well, couldn't they? There's a freighter. Auxiliary cruiser? No, I don't think so. It's not a auxiliary cruiser. It's quite a stubby little thing. Oh. Waves again, a little bit choppy now. I know this is a fruitless task, but you know, I can kind of convince myself I know what I'm talking about. Even though we all know I don't, but it's sometimes fun just to play along, isn't it? That's the best, I think. Ukrill is the best one I can see there. And what do we have over here? Where's he gone? That's larger, isn't it? Right. We're going to set tube 2 to full speed. And we can probably fire it about there. Loss. There she goes. Almost looked like a salmon skipping over the waves then.
Torpedo impact.
She's hit and she is gunning it. Raise the thing up a little bit more. Maybe we should have waited till this baby comes by, because she looks like the heavy one, doesn't she? So she'll go tank 1, sorry, tube 1. Freighter, what the hell is she? Auxiliary Penguin, Cruiser Penguin. No, it's only got one mast at the front. It could be that, you know. It could be an auxiliary. Oh, does it have a gun? Let's have a laugh and call it that. Anyway, saving, thanks. Just, you know, just with the tensions really hitting up.
Set to 3 meters.
1 is a weightless torpedo, so we'll switch to a tube 3, which is a normal torpedo.
Set to 4 meters.
Switch that off for a second. Oops. And if I can get my controls back, there we go. And we'll fire there. Loss. Set 5 up as well. Sorry, 4. Oh my goodness me. How's this one doing? Oh, she's storming on. Well, we might have to get her another hit. She's not the greatest of angles to have a shot at, to be honest with you.
Torpedo impact.
But we got her. She's definitely got a deck gun at the front. So what we're going to do, as she's going to sail right by, we'll let her sail right by. The little one, we may hop up and get on the deck gun to try and finish her off, but this is obviously going to be the priority because she looks a lot heavier. A lot heavier. Got some weird artifacting going on. It's quite stormy. Should we chance one going at the bottom?
Torpedo depth set to 5 meters.
To potentially get a real good hit. Is she a little bit lower at the rear? Possibly. Okay, here he comes. Shoot about there. Should be good. Loss.
Torpedo impact.
And yet she still goes. Okay. Good hit on that one. We could potentially fire the weightless one into her as well. She's got a deck gun on the back as well. Front and back deck guns. So I don't particularly want to get up and personal while she's going. Let's fire.
2, 1, los.
Forgot how slow these magnetic torpedoes are, but hopefully she will get a strike in the rear, which is what we want.
Torpedo impact.
Perfect. Right, I think she's pretty much crippled. This one is gunning it, although damaged. Right, let us plot a course parallel with these guys.
New waypoint. Course 265.
And start stalking them a little bit longer. Quick check on torpedoes. Obviously, we might need to pop down to Heligoland. We might just go up to northern Norway to see if there's anything going on. Then we might pop down to Heligoland to maybe refuel and refill. We do have 5 forward and 3 aft firing torpedoes, which is okay for now, but obviously if we're gonna potentially look to intercept some big ships, then we may need a little bit more firepower than that. Welcome back, everyone. It would appear that these 2 ships are just about had it. The little one is sinking. The larger one was about to go round her, and she seems to have floundered as well. So yeah, let's just see. Are they still afloat? Yeah, they're both still afloat. Just about. Obviously, I can't get above board or above board and surface because she's got the rear firing deck gun there. I'm not sure if she can swing this front firing gun around to cover the stern as well, but aft, stern, whatever you call it on the ship. She's actually underway again, the big one, isn't she? Maybe they just jammed each other up. I could put a torpedo into her now, but I really do think it is just a matter of time now. She is listing. She's struggling. This one, I think, has it gone? No, not quite. But that one I can always finish off with the gun anyway if this one's out of sight, so I'm not too worried. So we're just going to be a little bit more patient and wait for them to sink. I'll say we're heading over here anyway, so we're going to be going past them in a second. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, she has had it. The little one has just sunk. As you can see, they've got a couple of lifeboats with the crew in there, and obviously got some cargo bobbing up and down on the surface. Well, she's about to sink any minute. I'll check on what that was. That just went down. That was an Unsinkable medium composite. We may have identified that correctly as well. Goodness me, no. 2 correctly identified ships in one day? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I probably called it a fast cruiser or something. I don't know. But this one, again, we are just going to be patient. Not going to use another torpedo on it because there's really no point. She's not going anywhere. She's stationary, and it's just a matter of time before the pumping parties give up and they abandon ship. So just hang tight for a little bit. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's 10 past 6. Well, it's 12 minutes past 6. We've been sitting here waiting for this thing to go down now for over 2 hours. She just does not want to sink. She will not sink. We're wasting too much time. We're going to probably go for a refit anyway, so we might as well just plonk one right into her. Stick it right under her. Obviously she's going to be a little bit lower in the water because she is a little bit lower in the water. So let's just
2, 1,
loss. Just need to finish her off now. We've been sitting here for, let's say, 2 hours waiting for this thing to sink, and she's just not having any of it.
Torpedo impact.
Look, she got that gun's firing straight up for some reason, but she's got a gun there, gun there, gun there, and a gun there. So yeah, she's definitely got a bit of firepower, this one. Oh, and finally she sinks. Good God, that took her time. So whereas the last one sunk at 15:44, this one is 16:14. Obviously the torpedoes were fired. When were those fired? Oh, probably a while before that, wasn't it? We don't get the time for that, unfortunately, but goodness me. Anyway, what was it? Let's have a look. Oh, it wasn't. It was a SV medium freighter for 7,751 tons. It wasn't that. It wasn't the ship we thought it was. But there, hey, still two correctly identified ships, so that I'm still relatively pleased with that. Right, we're gonna head. Where are we gonna head? We're gonna head north. And what's the date? 7th of March. You know what? We might come around here. We're gonna check out down here. And we're gonna come to Heligoland and we're gonna get some refuels. And all reloaded. So yeah, ooh, maybe we won't go quite that close to the little islands there. It's probably a little bit suicidal. And I'll prop that down there. Hopefully the aircraft aren't paying too much attention. Let's service the boat. Get some oxygen, get the batteries recharged. How is everything looking? We've got 4 forward, 3 aft torpedoes left. Crew morale is relatively high. Compressed air is 96%. CO2 was only 5%. Battery is 86%. Fuel is just under 60%. We are in good shape. Right guys, not a bad place to leave it there. What a successful mission that has been. So we've numerous ships sunk today, only a couple in the southwestern approaches, which is our main target area at the moment. As I said, I'm going to head down to Heligoland, refuel, refit, and we're going to head straight up to northern Norway, and we'll nose into some of the ports and see if there's anything happening at that time. But yeah, we're going to concentrate, see what's going on around Norway at the moment. I know everything's about to kick off in April, but we're going to see if there's any British ships hanging around Norway looking to get involved. So, on that note, I'll say thanks so much for watching. I hope you're continuing to enjoy the series. If you are, then give it a thumbs up, and join me next time for U46's continuing adventures. I'll see you then.